Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into the delicious history of a brand that has become a global household name. We're talking about that iconic red roof, those stuffed crusts, and the cheesy goodness that has defined pizza for generations. That's right, we're slicing into the story of Pizza Hut. Our story begins not in a bustling metropolis, but in the relatively quiet city of Wichita, Kansas in 1958. Two brothers, Dan and Frank Carney, were students at Wichita State University. They were ambitious, looking for a business opportunity. A family friend suggested they open a pizza parlor, a relatively new concept in their area at the time. The idea was intriguing, but there was one small problem. Neither of them knew a thing about making pizza. But lack of experience didn't stop them. They saw the potential. So, with a loan of $600 from their mother, which was a lot of money back then, the Carney brothers decided to take the plunge. They rented a small brick building on a busy intersection in Wichita. The building was so small, in fact, that the sign they bought only had space for 8 letters. They knew they wanted pizza in the name, which left them with just 3 more letters. Because the building looked like a small hut, one of their wives suggested the name Pizza Hut. And just like that, an iconic brand was born. On the evening of May 31st, 1958, Pizza Hut opened its doors for the first time. To get things started, they offered free pizza to attract customers. The gamble paid off. The people of Wichita loved it. The thin, crispy crust was a hit, and word of mouth spread like wildfire. The brothers focused on quality ingredients and a family-friendly atmosphere, creating a recipe for success that went beyond just the dough and sauce. Within just 6 months, their success led them to open a second location. By 1959, they were ready to expand even further, and the very first Pizza Hut franchise opened in Topeka, Kansas. This was the beginning of their journey from a local favorite to a national phenomenon. The Carney brothers understood the power of franchising. They created a system that allowed others to replicate their success, ensuring consistency in quality and service across all locations. The 1960s were a decade of explosive growth for Pizza Hut. The brand's signature red roof building design, introduced in 1963 by architect Richard D. Burke, became an unmistakable symbol of the company. These buildings were designed to be eye-catching and instantly recognizable from the road, a brilliant marketing move in an era of growing car culture. By 1966, Pizza Hut had 145 locations across the United States. They had officially incorporated and were building a corporate structure to support their rapid expansion. As the 70s rolled in, Pizza Hut was no longer just a national player. It went international. The first Pizza Hut outside the United States opened in Canada in 1968, followed by Australia and Germany in the early 70s. By 1971, Pizza Hut had become the #1 pizza chain in the world in both sales and number of restaurants. They celebrated this milestone by opening their 1,000th restaurant, also in Wichita. The following year, they were listed on the New York Stock Exchange, cementing their status as a major corporation. The little pizza place started with a $600 loan was now a publicly traded company. The 70s also saw the introduction of new and exciting menu items. While the original thin crust was still a favorite, Pizza Hut began to innovate. They introduced the thick and chewy pan pizza in 1980, after years of development. This deep dish style pizza with its golden, crispy crust was a game changer. It offered a completely different pizza experience and quickly became a massive success, attracting a whole new customer base and solidifying Pizza Hut's reputation for innovation. In 1977, a major event happened that would shape the future of the company. PepsiCo, the soft drink and snack food giant, acquired Pizza Hut. This acquisition provided Pizza Hut with immense financial backing and corporate resources, fueling even faster global expansion. The Carney brothers, having built an empire from scratch, stepped away from the day-to-day operations, leaving their creation in the hands of a global powerhouse. Frank Carney actually remained on the board of directors for several years. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Pizza Hut continued to dominate the pizza landscape. This was the era of marketing genius and menu innovation. Who remembers the Book It program, which started in 1984? It was a brilliant initiative that encouraged children to read by rewarding them with free personal pan pizzas. Millions of kids, myself included, were motivated to pick up a book for that cheesy reward. It was a win-win for parents, schools, and of course, Pizza Hut. Then came 1995, a year that would change the pizza world forever. Pizza Hut introduced the stuffed crust pizza. The concept was simple yet revolutionary, wrapping a string of mozzarella cheese into the outer edge of the crust. The marketing campaign was huge, featuring celebrities and a famous catchphrase asking people to eat their pizza the wrong way first. It was an instant sensation. Stuffed crust wasn't just a new product, it was a cultural event that redefined what a pizza crust could be. The 90s also saw Pizza Hut venturing into new territories. They famously delivered a pizza to the Russian White House during a 1991 coup attempt, a bold marketing stunt that generated worldwide headlines. In 2001, they took their delivery service to the final frontier, delivering a pizza to the International Space Station. It cost over $1 million to develop a space-consumable pizza and get it there, but the publicity was, pardon the pun, out of this world. However, the turn of the millennium brought new challenges. The pizza market became increasingly crowded with competitors like Domino's and Papa John's gaining ground, often by focusing on a faster, cheaper delivery model. Pizza Hut, with its large dine-in restaurants, had to adapt to changing consumer habits. People were dining out less and ordering in more. In response, Pizza Hut began to pivot its strategy. While still maintaining its dine-in presence, the company invested heavily in its delivery and carry-out operations. They revamped their online ordering systems and mobile apps, making it easier than ever to get a pizza delivered to your door. They also continued to innovate their menu, introducing things like the Big New Yorker pizza to compete with the large, foldable slices popular in rival shops, and later, the Wing Street brand, adding chicken wings as a permanent side item. In 1997, PepsiCo decided to spin off its restaurant division, which included Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC, into a new independent company called Tricon Global Restaurants. This company would later be renamed Yum! Brands, which remains Pizza Hut's parent company today. This move allowed the restaurant brands to have a more focused leadership and strategy dedicated solely to the fast food industry. In recent years, Pizza Hut has faced a constantly evolving market. They've had to navigate the rise of fast casual pizza chains and the ever-growing demand for digital convenience. They've experimented with new store formats, including smaller, express-style locations focused purely on delivery and carry-out, moving away from the large, red-roofed dine-in restaurants of the past. They've also embraced nostalgia marketing, bringing back classic menu items and even the original retro logo from the 60s and 70s for a period of time, tapping into the fond memories that millions of people have of growing up with the brand. It's a smart move that connects with multiple generations of pizza lovers. Today, Pizza Hut remains one of the largest pizza chains in the world, with tens of thousands of locations in over 100 countries. It's a brand that has constantly had to reinvent itself to stay relevant, from its humble beginnings in a small Kansas building to its status as a global food icon. The story of Pizza Hut is a classic American success story. It's about two brothers with a simple idea, a $600 loan from their mom, and the entrepreneurial spirit to turn it into a global empire. It's a story of innovation, from pan pizza to stuffed crust, and of adapting to changing times. So next time you're enjoying a slice, whether it's thin crust, pan, or stuffed, you'll know the incredible journey it took to get to your plate. Thanks so much for watching. What are your favorite Pizza Hut memories or menu items? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this slice of history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories behind the brands you love. See you next time.